Hey, 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 you guys. Welcome, welcome. Denise is here. I am trying to record this in two spots. So let's see if I can use my tech skills. But I'm excited to have you guys here. This is an interactive workshop where I'm going to go through some content and then you'll be able to ask any questions. So let me go ahead and see if I can share this twice. Trying to see if I can't. That's okay. All right. So we're sharing the screen. You guys can see that, right? And now let's see if I can share this. Let's see. Is it working? Okay.
Yeah, if you're trying to share something else with it, it's not working.
Oh, no, I see it. I'm sharing. So what I'm doing, you guys, is I'm on Zoom, but I'm also streaming it. So I'm streaming on YouTube right now as well. And it looks like the YouTube version is working. You just can't see my face. So we'll fix that in a bit. But YouTube can see my face. So hi, YouTube. So before we jump on in, I can see your guys' chats. So as we go through, let me know what questions you have as you're sharing your experience, your story, and really brainstorming your business. That's what the goal of this session and workshop is to help you come away with a game plan for your specific business. So I'm going to go ahead and share this into the group, and then we will go ahead and get started. And if you are listening live on YouTube, I can see your comments as well. So be sure to say hi and ask any questions that you have. And let's get the party started. So hey, Angie. Hey, Amanda. Hey, Jennifer. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the 3 essentials for a 6-figure coaching business. Now, my guess is that you are here because you have felt that stirring. Let me know your experience in the chat below, but potentially people are coming to you for counsel, right? They kind of keep coming to you for advice. You are the go-to person in your friend group, and you're feeling that restless pull to help people in a new way. Maybe you want to start finally making money doing what you love, right? Which is helping others grow. Or potentially you're already in a leadership or management or teacher or helping profession in some way, and you want to add to your skill set. And so let me know in the chat, which one are you? Are you the friend that people already always come to? Are you feeling restless? Where are you on your journey? And I'm excited to hear, I guess, just where everybody lands. All right. So in this training, we're going to talk through the mistakes that I made while building my coaching business. And what I learned is as the 3 essentials for creating a lucrative, successful coaching business that scales. So I'm going to share with you the things that I have learned, you guys, that ended up taking me to the next level. And it's going to speed your success because you don't have to figure it out yourself. I'm going to help you catapult in your business because I'm going to teach you these roadmaps. So we've got Jennifer says, I'm the friend that people come to and sometimes strangers come to. Yeah, I hear that. That's a sign, right? That you're welcoming, that you're warm, that you're friendly, that people trust you immediately. Angie says restless and putting things together. Yeah. So you've been feeling that draw for quite a while. And guess what? That draw is not going to go anywhere until you take that action, right? And so as you're putting one foot in front of the other, you're going to start feeling more and more peace and less restlessness. All right. So today I'm going to support you by giving you clear steps that will help you start the life coaching business you have wanted to potentially start for years. I know several of you have been saying this has been brewing on my heart for quite a long time, but I need a roadmap of what to do so that I know that I'm not wasting time or spinning my wheels. And so stay till the very end because I do have a very special bonus available only for you. Amanda says adding to skill set leader in healthcare. Yeah, exactly. And that's a great, if you're already a coach, right? It's a powerful thing to continue to add to your skill set so you can continue to be the best coach possible. Now, this is my family. If you don't know them, this is Brandon and my two little boys, Owen and Eli, who are now in 8th grade and 5th grade. So apparently I need a new picture, but both of my boys have red hair. We had to do IVF. You can't see anything? Wait, can you guys see my screen or no?
I can see it. I don't know what's going on with Jennifer.
Okay, you can see the picture of my family?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, maybe if you're on your phone, Jennifer, you might need to go to the slide spot because I bet you're seeing my picture because it's my. I bet it's on because you're on your phone. Maybe. Thank you, Angie. Keep pressing around. You'll see the slideshow. All right, so I had to do IVF for my boys, and I always thought my boys would look like Saved by the Bell from Zach Morris until Owen came out with red hair. And then I found out that I thought maybe they switched us with the other embryos in the waiting room that day. And then I found out that it has actually happened before and it was no longer a funny joke. And then Eli came out with red hair too. So we're like, okay, strong Irish genes. But needless to say, it's the recessive gene. Before I had my cute little babes, I want to share with you a little bit about my story and why I know what I'm talking about and can help you catapult in your business too. But this is me at camp. I was a camp counselor all through growing up, all through my college years. And it was here that I say my spark was lit. I worked with with foster kids in New York City, and we would bus the kids 2 hours to New York where they would come off the bus with their head down and their guard up. And we saw a lot of the kids throughout the summer because they would go home and then come back. And so needless to say, throughout the summer, we saw them start to blossom. We saw their shoulders stand up strong. We saw their smile be brighter. Their eyes were brighter. And at the end of the day, I realized this is what I'm supposed to do. These kids came off the bus the first week seeing themselves through the eyes of their own trauma. But we, with fresh eyes, could see them 3 steps ahead of where they saw themselves. And I thought, that's what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to help people know just how awesome they are and help them kind of step through their trauma and get to the other side and work with them on the healing journey. And so I went to Wheaton, got my master's degree in clinical psychology, and spent 5 years working at a local community mental health. Now, this is where my spark started to wane. And so some of you have a spark too, right? You got into the helping professions or you're interested in coaching because something has lit you up before. Maybe you have your own healing journey and you want to give back to somebody who's 3 steps behind you. Or maybe you've had a time in your life where you supported someone and it lit you up. I'd love to hear in the chat where and when you experienced your first spark and what that is. Maybe that's why you're here now, is because of a spark you experienced in the past. Now, for me, that spark slowly started to wane when I started my JOB. I was working at a community mental health, which meant I was overworked, underpaid, and working with people that often didn't really want help in a situation that couldn't help them. And I went through what I call my quarter life crisis. Should I really stay here for the rest of my life crisis, right? Is this really what I want to do for the rest of my life? I know what it's like to love what I'm doing, and this isn't it. And so I had a choice to make. I had to decide if I was going to stay where I am now, right? Even if I don't really like it, or if I'm going to search again and figure out my spark. And I'm grateful to say that in 2007, I took a step outside my comfort zone, joined a home-based business, and over the past 15, 20 years, almost 20 years, have been working and coaching with people all over the world, helping them to build a successful online business too. We've been at the top of our company for over a decade. I've written books about my experience to help you experience success yourself. I've worked with Jack Canfield and John Maxwell. I've done fitness competitions because why not? And so what I'm going to share with you today is not just the success I've had in my coaching business. I'm also going to share with you, like, these are the steps that I learned in any type of success in any area of life that I wanted to hit. Now, it's funny, and you may have experienced this too, but I kind of thought that I could go from mountaintop to mountaintop. I kind of thought that I could go from Black Diamond in my company to skip the valley and go right into the next mountaintop of becoming a coach and having it work easily and effortlessly immediately. And what I learned on this journey is that I had a lot to learn, which is why I'm excited to help you with that bridge, so you don't have to go into the valley, certainly like I did, learning the skills along the way. Now, here's the deal. If you've experienced success in your corporate position or in another area of life, you already have what it takes to experience success as a coach. There's just a few skills that you need to learn and master that I'm going to help you with today, and that Dream Life Coaching helps you with, so you can get to your next mountaintop faster, easier, and stay there longer than you ever could on your own. And so today I'm going to go through what I call the 3 O's, the 3 essentials, the 3 O's of starting and scaling a 100K plus coaching business. And we'll go through them one at a time. Certainly let me know what questions you have. We've got 1, own, and open. And I'm sure that makes no sense just yet. Don't worry, I'm getting there. So essential 1 is 1. Solve 1 problem. Create 1 program that solves 1 problem. Now, let me know if this makes sense to you or not, but I know for me, when I first started at coaching, especially because I'm a clinical psychologist at heart, right? I was like, what do you need help with? I can help you with anything. Are you depressed? I'll help you. Are you anxious? I'll help you. Do you have trauma? I'll help you. Do you want to write a book? I'll help you. Do you want to be a leader in network marketing? I got you. Do you want to learn sales? I know that too. I felt like I had so many skill sets or so many experiences over the 20 years that I could totally help you with whatever question you had. And that may be true. And that's the benefit, right, of being a coach in the Dream Life certification program, is that we've got a lot of experience here. And so we're able to help you with Facebook ads, and we're able to help you with growing a funnel, and we're able to help you with all these things. But what I learned quickly is that you cannot market that. You cannot really market, ask me whatever you want. In order to experience success in coaching, what I've learned is you want to have 1 specific problem and 1 specific program that solves that specific problem. Now, that can ebb and flow, but for marketing purposes, right, Angie, it's like you want to have 1 program. My program solves this specific problem. Do you have this problem? I've got this program that can help your specific problem. And at the end of the day, that can evolve. And we know, guess what? Your program is way cooler than just solving that 1 specific problem. But in terms of marketing it, we want to solve 1 problem, and we want to have your program be that 1 solution. And so let me tell you how this works in Dream Life Coaching. I have the Dream Life pathway: head, heart, feet. Do you know what you want? Do you believe it's possible? Do you know how to go get it? Now, the head, heart, feet program, like the pathway that I teach within my programs, can help you overcome self-sabotage. It helps you, we call it getting your color back after trauma, right? I utilize this with my nonprofit. And so we've got trauma and trafficking survivors utilize my program, and they get their color back, as they say. I call it, it's not a trauma program, it's a get your life back program, but the skills that you learn are encompassed with the Dream Life pathway. So the Dream Life pathway is going to help you overcome self-sabotage. It's going to help you finish what you start. It's going to help you gain clarity for what's next in your life. It's going to help you re-spark and reconnect with your purpose. And so when I'm marketing my program, I'm able to say, my pathway, this pathway that I've developed is going to help you hit this specific goal. And what you'll see is that head means a lot, right? Clarity, it means mindset. There's a lot of exercises that we do within the like head portion. We've got heart, which is belief, which is forgiveness, releasing the emotional strings. There's a lot that goes into creating an open heart. And then there's feet, which is time management skills, skill building. How do I start a podcast? That kind of thing, right? So each phase represents a host of exercises, worksheets, like trainings that we do, right? That will help you align your dream life pathway. And when you align your dream life pathway, magic seems to happen. Now, coaches who are Dream Life certified get access to this pathway as well. They get all the clinical skills, so they can have all the different exercises that they can utilize with their clients and say the same thing. The Dream Life pathway helps you overcome anxiety. The Dream Life pathway helps you overcome self-sabotage. The Dream Life pathway helps you get your color back. The Dream Life pathway helps you connect with your purpose. The Dream Life pathway helps you to lose 10 pounds, right? Because you're going to finish what you start. One program, one solution. Now, the Dream Life pathway, as we know, is deeper than just head, heart, feet, right? Includes traditional therapy skills, methodologies, cognitive behavioral therapy, dialectical behavioral therapy, motivational interviewing, family dynamics, attachment style. It's all woven in together with new clinical skills, neurolinguistic programming, success principles, the overcoming self-sabotage content, quantum physics, universal laws. And it's all woven together into a program that I call 90-Day U-Turn. Now, 90-Day U-Turn is my 12-week overcoming self-sabotage program. But do you see how I get to market it in a way that goes, oh my gosh, I need that, right? That's what we want. We want people to go, oh my gosh, I sabotage. Oh my gosh, I'm feeling confused. Oh my gosh, I need my color back, right? Or whatever your specific niche needs. Guess what? 90-Day U-Turn is so foundational that it absolutely can support whatever your niche needs. And so for those of you that are in 90-Day U-Turn right now, you know that, right? You're like, everybody needs to take this program, right? It helps you to get out of fight or flight mode. It helps you to reconnect with your spark. It helps you to gain clarity for what you want next and have a host like hold you accountable for actually getting there. But truly the outcome can be for any niche, business, personal, relationship, health, whatever your niche is. 90-Day U-Turn can be the vehicle for people to get there. And Dream Life coaches get to license out 90-Day U-Turn as well and sell it themselves. And we'll talk through that at the end if you've got any questions. But here's really an overview on how 90-Day U-Turn works. At the end of the day, we want to do 3 different things, and we teach them within 90-Day U-Turn. Number 1, we want to do what we call leveling up here. This is leveling up our subconscious programming, right? Because every time we take a step outside our comfort zone, we are going to revert back to what our body deems normal. So what we want to do here is we want to level up our subconscious programming. So drinking water is normal and getting 10,000 steps a day is normal. And, like whatever you want your life to look like, we want that to be on autopilot so that it's easy and more effortlessly, because guess what? Life's going to happen. So the first piece of 90-Day U-Turn and what we do when we're aligning our dream life pathway is to level up our here. The second thing that we do is we create a personal vision of your future that produces passion. Why? Because we want to know where you're going. And when you know where you're going, you're going to be excited to get up in the morning. You're going to be excited about taking steps forward because you believe that it's possible. And you're building that vision so it's so visceral that you feel it. And then the third thing that we do with the 90-Day U-Turn is we learn the steps for dealing with life. Like we can handle life better. And we hear this all of the time. People will say, oh my gosh, last year, if this were to happen, I would have been derailed for 3 days, or I would have snapped back at my son, or I would have XYZ, right? But because of the skills they learn in 90-Day U-Turn, life doesn't stop happening. It happens to all of us, but they're able to navigate life better, keep their personal vision strong, and then their their natural habits are taking them where they want to go. And so it truly is a foundational program that allows your client to experience the result they're looking for. And Dream Life coaches not only go through this themselves, but they also have the ability to license this out and sell it immediately. And so near the end, I've got some stories of some coaches who've been able to do just that, like start launching within just a few weeks of getting certified and make thousands of dollars back because they have a program that they love. So the first step, guys, solve one problem with one program that you truly believe in. Then you want to shout it from the rooftops. Number 2 is own your method. Gather personal experience by experiencing it yourself. So this is own. We had 1, now we've got own. Your testimony plus the client results that you get from coaching clients throughout your experience as a Dream Life coach. I'll tell you about how that works in a minute. Your coaching confidence goes through the roof. Now, we have a few ways that you as a Dream Life coach get to build client results within the program. So it takes about 6 months to get fully certified. The first 3 months you go through 90-day U-turn yourself. So you are getting your own personal testimony, right? The more you go through the exercises, the more you're like, your mind is blown yourself. You're blowing your own mind. You're experiencing your own breakthroughs. You are growing yourself. And by the time you become a support coach in the next round, you get your own clients that you're working with, that you're practicing on, that you are utilizing your clinical skills with, and you're seeing their growth quickly. Every time people are support coaches, you guys, they go, oh my gosh, I love coaching. You will build confidence in coaching when you're coaching, right? And that builds your coaching confidence. Dream Life coaches who are certified have the ability to facilitate at a retreat. And again, we heard it just this past weekend. We were in Destin and we heard the ladies who were there leading as a Dream Life coach. They were like, oh my gosh, I love this. Like, it just renewed their passion for coaching, because the more you coach, the more feedback you get, the more breakthroughs you experience and see, and the more your coaching confidence grows. Why is your coaching confidence important? Because if you know that what you have is better than sliced bread, you are going to shout it from the rooftops. And you are truly going to want everybody to know what you have. And guess what? That's how you get sales. That's how you get sales. If you're wishy-washy about your program, you're wishy-washy about the results, you're not quite sure, then it will be trickier for you to get sales, because your buyer will feel that energy, right? So that's why we include in Dream Life coaching practicing with coaches or with clients, like actually working it, because that will build your client or your coaching confidence. So if you are currently, there's a few of you on here who are currently coaches, I'd love to hear your experience being a support coach, working with people in real time, and how that has been for you, if you want to share in the chat. And so we embed this in. As we said, we've got retreats that you can come to and practice on. You facilitate 90-day U-turn. We've got these adventures, and you start to get feedback from people. Shaban said, 90-day challenge helped me form and stick to long-term habits that continue to serve me. We've got Shauna, who said, highly recommend 90-day U-turn. I've learned to believe in myself more than ever. When I feel like I'm doubting, I revisit the tips I learned from Denise. Penny says, I've gained so much confidence that helped me at work and in life. I make decisions that I believe in and stand up for. Stacy said, I've learned to love and believe in myself again. When I first met Stacy, she couldn't even go to like Walmart by herself. And now she's got 2 jobs. She's like earning awards at her accountant position. Like, she's a new person. We've got Aaron, who said, I was at my absolute rock bottom, and now I actually feel joyful on my path. Betsy says, you have no idea how much I needed this. Oh my gosh, what a wake-up call. You guys, the more you do this work, the more clients you work with, the more feedback you'll get, the more coaching confidence you'll get. So the second phase of owning your program, owning your process, owning the results means that you're actually doing the work. You're getting the transformation yourself, but then you're also actually coaching. And that is where that coaching confidence comes from. And it changes everything. I mean, we've heard the spark is on fire. I'm pushing through boundaries I was scared to do before. It was life-changing. Words are pouring out of me. I'm loving every minute of it. Like, it's changing people's lives because the content is a game changer. And so Dream Life coaches not only get the content that they can then utilize with their clients however they wish, but they can also license out 90-Day U-Turn and sell it immediately, which then gets us into essential 3 for launching and scaling a 100K coaching business, which is opening the doors. We've got to tell people we're open for business. You can post inspiring content all day long, but nobody will buy from you unless you say, hey guys, I have this thing that you can join. I've got 3 spots available. It's, the doors are open for 3 days, whatever the case may be. Like, people need to know that you're open for business. And so what we have within the certification and business program is the Dream Business Pathway, where we talk through your program, whether it's 90-Day U-Turn. We also have an anxiety toolkit you can sell. We've got some other packaged programs that you can sell immediately with your clients and do it with them, or create your own. You can merge the Dream Life content with other things you already know, right? And merge it in to create your own. That's absolutely fine. But you want to know what you're selling. And then once you've got a program that you love, which may take some trial and error, may take some beta, may take some tweaking, that's okay. But once you got this nailed down and you stinking love it, guess what's next? Sales. This is when we really teach you how to talk about your program so other people will say yes. We want to know, where does your ideal client live? Do they live on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, Pinterest? Where is your ideal client hanging out? And what do they want? So you can then speak their language and draw them in. So sales is all about connecting your business to your ideal client and getting them to raise your hand. And then let's talk about scaling. So scaling your business means, guess what? It's more than just about you. You are not a one-man show. During the scale season of your business, not only do we talk about the appropriate times to bring in a VA, but systems that automate things. We've got a funnel that you can utilize with some freebies and email lists. We have marketing calls. We've got a lot of systems in place that when you're ready, you can step into the scale portion of the Dream Life Pathway and start automating some things so that it doesn't always have to be you. But the cool thing is that you can do a lot while you're working full-time. You can do a lot on your nights and weekends. You can make thousands of dollars extra each and every month as a Dream Life coach while you're working and doing your everyday life. So I want you to meet Jessica. She's the one holding the A. She's the cutest. And her niche is moms, stay-at-home moms, mom life. She just really focuses in on moms. And she's building her coaching business maybe during her day job a little bit, if I'm honest, but also after her day job. She posted and built her audience throughout the certification process. So she was telling people the aha moment she was learning when she did 90-Day U-Turn. She was sharing with people about her experience and what happened. Oh my gosh, I love Tuesday nights, right? She was generating interest along the way. And then the day that she opened the doors to 90-Day U-Turn, she made $3,000. Why? Her audience was primed and ready, right? She was utilizing the 6-month certification process as a time not only to learn and grow herself, but to let people know what she was learning and how she was growing. And then they wanted that too. Within the past few months, she's launched her own journal, because guess what? Her audience said, ooh, I want this. Ooh, do you have something like this? She started listening to her audience, listening to her clients. And now she has opened the doors to a second program with just in a few months of becoming a Dream Life coach. The fact that she was able to start launching a program she believed in quickly catapulted her into action where she didn't have to think so much. She didn't have to try to figure out how to record or how to make PDFs or she just went straight into action, started working with people, which grew her confidence as a coach. And then she got to solve more of their problems because they were asking her to. A couple other stories for you. This is Chrissy. Woohoo! This was in Tennessee. She works full-time as a school social worker. And so not only did she decide to become certified as a Dream Life coach because she wanted to add value to her students in a different way, she knew that we had skills and exercises and things that she could utilize immediately with her kids. But she also has programs that she can utilize within her community. Her first month as a Dream Life coach, she made $8,000 by signing a speaking engagement with a local organization and working with their 40 staff members. Amazing. And that's grown. Since then, she's raised her prices to $10,000 and she booked another one within the last few months because of the reviews of this first one. And then we've got Amore. So this is Amore. She made over $100,000 in her Dream Life coaching business last year as a speaker and a coach. And I have to share, she didn't even realize it. She is still working full time. She does this on her nights and weekends. And we were on our CEO call every quarter. We do our CEO. What do I call it? I don't even remember. Something. It's our some sort of we do a 3-hour deep dive on a topic to work on our business, not just in our business. And she was on this call and we were talking about the whole year and how it went. And we went back through and added everything up so we could see where we landed. And she started crying and she goes, oh my gosh, I made over 100,000 this year and I didn't even realize it. Holy stinking cow. And then meet Robin. She's a retired teacher. She started a 90-day U-turn because she was like, I'm going to retire, but I'm not done yet, but I don't really know what I want to do next. And so she took 90-day U-turn to help relight her own spark and help her gain clarity for what it is that she wanted to do next. And then she decided to upgrade and become a Dream Life coach. And she has now created a leadership curriculum for students and teachers. She even has some contracts pending with school districts directly where they're going to purchase the curriculum from her. And she's going to work with the teachers to then train the students. You guys, it's happening. It's happening. And it's happening for those who are retired and don't want a job, but aren't dead yet, right? They want to still add value to the world. And it's happening for those that are working full time and are looking for something that they can move into, that they can build up and then replace their current income with something that they then have kind of control over. And I say control because guess what? I get to pick up my boys from school. I'm the one that takes them to school. I work my business around my family rather than the other way around. And so Dream Life coaching, in my opinion, has the best of both worlds. I've really been able to take all three of those elements, one program with one solution, with one client, owning it, giving you the experience where you can really embody the content and you believe in it so much that you're excited to share it with the world. And opening the doors, giving you an easy way to open the doors to your program so you don't have to wait, so you don't have to figure out a million things. So you can really go straight from a support coach role to opening up the doors to your program and start making money quickly. And then of course you can grow. And then of course you can create new things. And then of course you can scale and all that kind of stuff. But what this does, my friends, is it gets you into action quickly. And that's what we want, because you are going to learn when you're in action. You're going to figure out what type of coaching you like to do when you're coaching, right? You're going to find out your ideal client when you're working with them. Then you can pivot and all of that. And it's just the idea here, you guys, is to get you into action quickly, which is why we include everything. 90-day U-turn, the community of coaches that are going to support you, hold you accountable, dream business pathway with marketing ideas and scripts and like even freebies that you can utilize at your fingertips, and then a retreat, because again, we don't want to be solopreneurs figuring this out on our own. This is a pathway, step 1, step 2, step 3, that's going to take you from idea to execution within 6 months, making money as a coach. And so I don't know about you, but I know for me, when I was thinking about becoming a coach, this is exactly what I needed, which is why once I figured this out, I created it for you, because I don't want you to spin your wheels. I don't want you to take 1 step forward and 2 steps back, second guessing yourself, or trying to watch a million YouTube videos, but really not knowing what to do first. When you step in as a Dream Life coach, you are going to get access to it all. But you start with 90-day U-turn, and then you become a support coach, and then you launch your own program, and we support you every step of the way. So my question to you is, where will you be in 1 year? Where will you be in 1 year? Are you going to be in the same spot of potentially feeling restless, 1 step forward, 2 steps back? Are you in this place where that restlessness is only going to continue to grow? Or are you going to actually be working with people? Are you going to be planning your own retreats? Are you going to be hosting your own live workshops? Where will you be in 1 year? And so our goal is to create a profitable program so that and help teach you and support you on building an online business, get clients results, and be living in your joy. I guarantee it. That's the guarantee. We're going to work with you until you experience the results that you're looking for, and have a program that you love and a sales system to boot. So it's time for you to take a step into your own dream life. And so what do you get? And there's a few ways that you can get started, you guys. So 90-day U-turn, we've got our retreats, we've got the twice a month coaching calls with other coaches, we've got the business content, we've got the coaching clinical skills library, we've got we now have a go high level like marketing funnel you can step into, lots of different things, and the total value is at least $34,000. Thinking about all of the training that I did to go into this, all the blood, sweat, and tears that came into creating a path that will make it easy and effortless for you to step in to your own coaching. But don't you worry, you can become a certified coach, not for $34,000. Oh, hold on. In fact, there's a few ways that you can get started. So you can get started as just for 3 months and kind of become a client of 90-day U-turn. I see Jennifer's here and Amanda's here. This is where they started, right? Let's see if I like the content first. This is certainly a good way to get started and see if this is for you. You can step into the 6 months Dream Life certification program. This is where you get certified, you learn the content and the clinical skills that you then can do whatever you want. And then we've got the 12 months Dream Life certification and business support. So that includes the 6-month certification and the business support along the way, the licensure for 90-day U-turn, and really everything that you need to go from idea to execution. And the reason why I have this, you guys, is because if people don't get into action after certification, then they often fizzle out. Like, that's just the nature of entrepreneurship. And so I really want to hold your hand as you get certified into the business world, where we support you in actually launching your business. And so if this is something that you are interested in, that you are thinking, all right, it's time that I stop getting off the sidelines and I want to actually do something, right? I'm going to stop thinking about it. I'm going to actually do it. I would love for you to write coach in the comments below. Let me know. I'll have a minute here where you can reach out and book a call directly, because we'll figure out which phase is best for you, 3, 6, or 12 months. And my promise to you is that our relationship together will be fruitful, supportive, respectful, and extremely successful. Whether you just want 10 close friend clients or build a 7-figure empire, we will build your dream life coaching business together, and we won't stop until you're 100% content. I think that's what that's supposed to say. Yeah. And I guarantee that. In fact, we even have a $10,000 guarantee where I'll work with you until I guarantee that you'll make at least $10,000, or I'll work with you until you do. And so the next step, if you're ready to step into the Dream Life certification program, to become a certified coach, or and launch your business, is to go to denisewalsh.com and schedule a call. You'll see on the top right, it will say, schedule a call, let's chat, and you can schedule a call there. And what we'll do is identify if the 3, 6, or 12-month option is perfect for you. And the idea here, you guys, is that even if you're feeling a little nervous, the fact that you've been dreaming about this for quite a while means that this has been in your heart, right? God gives us things in our heart for a reason. And so it's time to start taking action on that. And the more you say yes to this dream of becoming a coach, the less restless you'll feel. And so we want to hold your hand and take you from creating that one program, owning it because and recognizing how much you love it, and opening the doors. All right. So let me know what questions you have. If there's anything in the chat right now, I'll go through that. Amanda says, Coach, awesome, awesome. Yep, I'll message you, Amanda. Let's schedule a call and we'll get you started here. Amanda will upgrade from 90-day U-turn, which means that part of her 90-day U-turn payment will go towards the certification. And so what we'll do is just identify if she's ready for the 6-month or the 12-month. And that's what the goal of the call will be. Jennifer's ready as well. Awesome, Jennifer. Let's do this thing. I'll message both of you and we'll get that call scheduled so we can get the party started. Because at the end of the day, this dream is only going to get louder, you guys. I guarantee it. I've been in your position and I'm excited to help you pull the trigger so you finally say yes to your dreams too. All right. Thank you, Lisa. Lisa says, Denise is amazing. Highly recommend this program. Yes, Lisa's in the midst of getting certified and is a support coach right now. Angie says, I love that 90-day U-turn and the Dream Life Adventure worked out. Yes. So Angie just came to Destin with us and got to meet a lot of us in real life, and is currently in 90-day U-turn. And now that's like the fuel she needs to launch her business, right? She's got the community of people who are going to give her a loving kick in the right direction if and when she needs support, right? Because we all do. But there's also that next step laid out for her so she can say yes easily. Ooh, doesn't that sound good? It doesn't have to be a hard yes because the next step is laid out for you. All right, Jennifer and Amanda, I'm excited. I'll message you in just a minute. We'll get this party started. Welcome to the coaching family. Have an awesome, awesome night, you guys. We'll see you soon.